Hello guys, this is Nadeem from Maths TV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Today we'll be going through Cambridge O-Level Mathematics Syllabus D Paper 2 4024/22 October November 2019. Question number 1. Tanya owns a small business. Tanya has 4 employees. Every week the employees each work for 7 whole 4 by 3 hours each day for 5 days. Each employee is paid 15.20 per hour. Calculate the total amount that she will be paying. She pays her for 4 employees in 1 week. So this is the employees each week, this many hours they are working, and this is per hour rate, so we'll multiply this with this. 15.20 will be multiplied by 7 whole 3 by 4, and then they are working 5 days a week, so we'll multiply by 5, and there are 4 employees, so 4 multiplied by 4, so this will be resulting to 15.20 into this mix improper fraction 7 whole 3 over 4 and multiply by 5 and then multiply by 4. This will be resulting to 2356. This will be our final answer. The business made a profit of this much in 2017 compared to this much in 2018. Calculate the percentage decrease in profit from 2017 to 2018. So if we calculate the difference between these two amounts, which is 25,700 minus 22,102, this will be equal to 25700 minus 22102, and this will be resulting to 3598. So this much is the difference of amounts, and this difference is against how much amount? This one. So this will be divided by 25,700, and we have to calculate the percentage. So for percentage decrease we will be multiplying by 100. So this decrease is against this much amount, and this is the for percentage. So we can divide 3598 divided by 25700, and this will be multiplied by 100, and this will be resulting to 14. So our answer will be 14%. Hopefully you understood this. C part, Tanya must add 8% sales tax to the initial cost of the job. So 8% to the initial cost, then she adds 15% to the cost including sales tax. So to find the amount to charge a client, Tanya charges one client a total of this much for the job. Calculate initial cost. So initial cost we have to calculate. So initial cost is, suppose it is X. So on X you will be first applying 8%. So it will be 108 over 100. So this much amount she will be charging on this, and then 15%, so it will be 115 over 100. So this much amount, and we know this is equal to this one, 465.75. so this is the equation which we have made, and X will be equal to, we'll send these two amounts to this side. So 465.75 will be divided by 108 and multiplied by 115, and this will be multiplied by 100 into 100. So this will be our fraction which we have to solve. So fraction will be 465.75, multiply by 100, again multiply by 100, and this will be divided by 108 and multiply by 115. This will be giving us $375. So $375. Hopefully you got this. Then Tanya invests this much in amount in the account. This is the amount which she spent at rate of 3.1 compound interest for 5 years, and she takes 9,300 from the account to buy new equipment for the business. Calculate how much money is left in the account after buying. So first of all, we will calculate the amount which she will be getting after 5 years. So amount will be equal to principal amount into 1 plus rate over 100, and this will be raised to the power the time duration. So we can replace the values. This is principal amount, so 8,500 will be multiplied by 1 plus R rate is 3.1, so 3.1 divided by 100 and raised to the power for 5 years, so this time will be 5 years. Now we can calculate this. This will be 8,500 into 1 plus fraction will be 3.1 divided by 100, and this will be raised to the power 5, and this amount is basically 901.756728. And from this amount she has taken this much 9,300 from the account to buy new equipment. So this amount 990.01.756728 minus 9,300, and this will be resulting to this amount minus 9,300. This will be resulting to 601.756 and approximately equal to 601.76. We can give answer like this one. So 601.76, this will be our answer at the proper place. We are done with question 1. Now this is question 2, which is a transformation question. Shapes A, B and C are drawn on the grid. So A, B, C are there. Shape A is mapped on to B by reflection, right on the equation of the line of reflection. So if we check these two shapes, gap between these two shapes is 1, 2, 3, 4 units. So it will be, middle will be this one. So we can draw a line of reflection, like for example this will be the line of reflection, and this line will be what? This line will be y is equal to -1 line. So y will be equal to -1. This will be our answer. Y is equal to -1. So this is what reflected about this line. Now B part, describe fully the single transformation that maps shape A onto shape C. So shape A onto shape C we will be checking, and that one we can rotate the page, and shape A onto shape C we will be just joining the ends. For example, this point we can join with this one, and then we can join, for example, this corner with this one. So we'll be getting the center of enlargement, and this also we can join with this, and we can see that all the lines are passing through one center. Even we can join this point with this point, and this shape is giving us the center of rotation, center of enlargement. This is center of enlargement, which is having coordinates -3 and 2. So we can write -3 and 2 as center of enlargement. So we can describe it fully like this is basically enlargement and about point is minus 3 and 2. This is basically the center of enlargement, and the size we can check. Like for example, if we see this one is 1 and 2 units, or we can check this base also. This is 1 unit, for example. This is 1 unit. This is 1, 2, 3 units. So this is enlarged by scale factor 3, but this is on both sides, are basically both shapes are on the opposite sides of the center of enlargement. So we will say minus 3. We will not be saying 3, we will be saying minus 3, because C shape is on the other side of the center of enlargement. If both are on the same side, then we will be taking plus. If they are on the other side, then we will be taking minus. So this will be scale factor is equal to minus 3. So this is done. Transformation T is represented by the matrix minus 1, 0, 0 and minus 1. This is the matrix provided. T maps A onto D. Draw and label shape D. So by this transformation, T maps shape A onto D, and we have to draw the shape D. So for this part, to check the transformation, we will write the coordinates of this shape A. For example, this will be minus 5 and 1. I will write here minus 5 and 1, and this will be minus 6 and 1. This will be minus 6 and 2, and this will be minus 5 and 2. So all these 4 coordinates I am writing over here. So it will be minus 5 and 1, then minus 6 and 1, and next will be minus 6 and 2, and last will be minus 5 and 2. So these are the coordinates basically of shape A. And for D shape, how we will be finding? We will be multiplying. Like for example, if I'll multiply first one, minus 5 and 1 matrix will be multiplied by minus 1, 0, 0 and minus 1. So this first row will be multiplied by this column. So this will be minus 5 into 5 will minus 5 into minus 1 will be plus 5. So it will be plus 5, and this will be multiplied with the second. This will be 0 and this will be minus 1. So this will be the coordinates of this coordinate will be changing to this one. Similarly, we can shift this, like for example minus 6 and 1 after multiplication with this will be changing sign, and if you see, this is minus 5, this is 5, this is 1, this is minus 5, minus 1. So only signs are changing. So we'll directly change signs and write here for the third one also minus 6 and 2. We can basically, this is in matrix form, so comma is not required, so I'm removing this. So it will be minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So it will also be changing sign to 6 and minus 2. And the last one will be minus 5, 2 and minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So it will be shifting to 5 and minus 2. So this will be basically the coordinates of this given shape. So these are the 4 coordinates which we have written. Hopefully you understood this. Then question number 3, the table shows the times in seconds. This is times in seconds taken for each of 12 members of an athletics club to run 400 meters and 800 meters. So this is 400 meters basically, and 400 meters is this one, 800 meters is this side y-axis. So this is also time in seconds for 400 meter, this is for 800 meter, and these points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points they have already drawn for us, and we have to draw these points, remaining points 56 and 129. So 50, 55. So two boxes are equal to 1. So 56 will be over here. And 129. So this is 120, 125, and 129 will be over here. So this will be the mark. I will put the cross over here. And we are done with this. Then 63 and 138. This is 60. So 60. Basically this is 56, then 63 will be up to this one. This is 63, this one I will write 63 for you. This is 56, which we have already done. So 63 and 138, so 135 up to this one, 136, 7 and 8. So this will be our mark for this one. 50 and 126. So 50 is this, and 125. So 126 will be in this cross, and this one done. 61 and 131. So 61 will be this mark. This will be 61 and 130. 130 is this one, so 131 will be this cross. And this is done. 53 and 119. 53, 50, 51, 2 and 3. So this is 53. So 53 and 119, 109. 120 is this, 119 will be one small box lesser, so this one. Then comes 55 and 127, 125, 126, 127 will be this cross. So we have done with all these tables we have shown on the scatter diagram. So this was basically if we go through this first part, basically we have done. First 6 points have been plotted for you, and we have to complete the scatter diagram, which is first part, which we have done. Now the second part, runners who took less than 55 seconds to run 400 meters and less than 125 seconds to run 800 meters are selected to enter an athletics competition. How many of these runners are selected? So we'll on 400 side is this one, less than 55 seconds, so this will be our mark. 55 seconds less than this, so on this side, and on 800 side it should be 125, so 125 is this one. So within this range are 1, 2, 3, 4 basically runners are there. So we will write down answer for this one as 4, and we can provide the reference also. It's not compulsory, but for your understanding I'm just drawing the started line for your clearance that this one is this box. So 1, 2, 3, 4 runners are within this area, so we have written 4. What type of correlation does the scatter diagram? So type of correlation is basically going upward, right side is up, so we'll say this is positive correlation. So this is positive correlation. Then draw a line of best fit on the scatter diagram. So line of best fit we have to draw. So we'll be just rotating the page to our convenience, and we will be trying to draw, if we are drawing this line, so 1, 2, 3 will be down, and there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be up. So we will not be taking this risk, so we can draw like for example this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can draw like this one, so 5 and 5. Yeah, so what we can do, we can draw a line like this one. So it will be 1 2 3 4 5 points, and 1 2 3 4, basically 1 2 3 4 5 6 points. So it's roughly like if we redraw this one like a little lower, that will be, I think so, better. So this will be the line which we have drawn, line of best fit. It's just estimation, so answer will always be a range, so don't worry about that, but it should be like not varying too much. So another runner took 65 seconds to run 400 meters, and use your line of best fit to estimate. So this is estimation how long they would take to run 800 meters. So 65 seconds for 400 we will check. 65 for 400 is this much. So this will be a reference we can take from here. So this will be, we can take reference from this side will be 65, and from this side we can draw a line like this one. So it will be 100 like 36. So we can give answer like 136, basically 136 seconds. Now B part, 50 members of athletics club attempted the high jump. The table summarizes the heights in centimeters of their jumps. So they have provided these ranges and their frequency also. And the athletics coach uses the mid-interval values to calculate an estimate of the mean height jump by the 50 athletes. His estimate of mean is this one, 153.6. So explain why this should be equal to 12. So basically we will be mean is this one, 153.6, and by using this mean we can show the equation for that one. So for this part, what we'll be doing with these should add up to 50, because there are 50 members. So frequency should add up to total. So this will be P plus 10 plus 15 plus 13 plus Q is equal to 50. So P plus Q will be equal to this will be 25 plus this will be 38. So 50 minus 38, which is equal to 12. So this implies P plus Q is equal to 12, which is basically we need to prove this. Show that this one is equal to 1870. So for this one we can use the mid ranges. Mid range of this and this will be 142.5, and mid of these two will be 147.5, and mid of this one will be 152.5, and for this one it will be 157.5. This will be 162.5. So these are the mid ranges basically which we have taken, and we will be multiplying this with this to check this value. So we will be multiplying 142.5 into P. So this one plus this will be 147.5 multiplied by 10. This one, for this it will plus 152.5 and multiply by 15, and plus next will be 157.5 into 13, and last one will be 162.5 multiplied by Q, and this should be equal to this mean value multiplied by 50. So 153.6 will be multiplied by 50, because this is the mean given for 50 members and 50 members are mentioned in the question. So we can simplify this. This will be 142.5p, and we can simplify this will be 1475, and this one we can multiply. This will be 152.5 into 15. This will be equal to 2287.5, and if we similarly multiply this one 157.5 and multiply by 13, this will be resulting to 2047.5, and plus this value will be 162.5. basically this is Q, so we will write 162.5 Q, and this will be equal to this amount 153.6 into 50, and this will be equal to 7680. So what we will do, this will be 142.5p, and Q we can write here plus 162.5 Q, and these numbers we can add, and this will be, if we add these numbers, 1475 plus 2287.5 plus 2047.5, and this is equal to 5810, and this is equal to basically 7680. Now we can write the final step, and this will be 142.5p plus 162.5 Q, and this is equal to 7680 minus 5810, and if we subtract this one, 7680 minus 5810, and this will give us 1870, and this is the same equation which we need to prove, which we have done. Third part, find the value of P and the value of Q, and we have to show working. What we will do, we will use these two equations. One equation is P plus Q is equal to 12, and the second equation which just now we proved, basically this equation. So I will write this equation first, 142.5p and plus 162.5 Q is equal to 1870, and this equation will be P plus Q. P plus Q is equal to 12. So second equation we will multiply by, to equalize the coefficients, we can multiply by 142.5p, 142.5 we will multiply, and this will be, the final equation will be 142p 142.5p 0.5p plus 142.5 Q is equal to 12 into 142.5 into 12 will be giving us 1710, and the second equation I will copy here, 142.5p and plus 162.5 Q is equal to 1870, and we will subtract simultaneous equations, and this will be gone. This will be 160, basically 142.5 minus 162.5, and this will be minus 20. This side is minus 20, and this side also we can check. This is 1710 minus 1870, and this is equal to minus 160, and this will be Q also, minus is gone, so we can divide by 20, and this will be 8. So Q is equal to 8. This is what we got, Q is equal to 8. Now this value we can replace, Q is equal to 8, we can replace in this equation, which is P plus Q is equal to 12. In this equation we can replace, and this is Q is equal to 8, so P plus 8 is equal to 12, so P will be equal to 4, and this will be our final answer to this question. P is equal to 4. Now this is question number 4. We have to complete the table first, and for completion of table we can type this equation 3 plus 2 basically alpha x So this one to 3 plus 2x minus fraction, this will be x cube, so alpha raised to the power 3 over 5. We got the equation. Now to check whether we have done correct, so we'll calculate for 3, and this should result to 3.6, so equal to 3.6. This is 3.6. So our equation is correct. Now we'll calculate for 4. So calculate for 4, and this is equal to minus 1.8. So minus 1.8 will be our answer to this part. Then draw the graph of this one, and we have to indicate these points, minus 3 and 2.4. So minus 3 this one and 2.4, and then basically this is minus 4. First point is minus 4 and 7.8. Minus 4 and 7.8 will be this point, and minus 3 and 2.4 we have drawn these 2 points. Then minus 2 and 0.6. So this is 0.6 will be up to this one. Then comes to minus 1 and 1.2. Minus 1 and 1.2 will be this point. Then this is done. 0 and 3. 0 and 3 is this point. Then comes 1 and 4.8. 1 and 4.8 will be this one. Then 2 and 5.4. 2 and 5.4 will be this mark. And then comes 3 and 3.6. 3 and 3.6 will be this. Then 4 and minus 1.8. So minus 1.8 will be this mark. Hopefully you can see this also. Now this is basically cubical graph, so we'll have to plot this smoother curve. So to plot this smoother curve, we can join with free hand these basically points we can join, and after joining these points we can complete the curve, and we can rotate the page according to our convenience, and this point will be joined by a smooth curve to this one, and then we will be joining this point with this one like this. So it should be a single line, so we will draw this. Okay, so this is almost smoother, and we can complete this side as well. So this side will be curving to basically we have to go to this point, so we'll be joining like this one. Hopefully you understand this. So this is almost like a smooth graph which we have drawn, and after drawing this one, next part is C. By drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the this one at 1 and 4.8. So 1 is over here and 4.8 is this one, so we have to draw the tangent over here, and to draw the tangent over this point we can draw a line which is touching the curve only at this point. So that line we can draw like this one. So now we have to check for the triangle for the gradient. So this point is at the cross, so we can take this point. This is having, so first we can take almost this point as well. So the triangle which we will be considering for the gradient will be For example, this triangle, we have to use more than half of the line so that our answer will be accurate. So this is the triangle which I'm considering for the gradient. So as you see, we have taken more than half of this line, and hopefully you are understanding each and everything. And this if you have not yet subscribed Maths TV, then don't forget to subscribe Maths TV and also press bell icon so that you'll be getting notification for incoming useful videos also. And recommend this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respective teachers. We are done with shading part. Now after shading part, we have to, basically its shading is not required. I'm shading for your understanding, only. Now rise over run. Rise will be from this point to this point, which is basically this is 1.6. this point is 1.6 and this point is 8. So 8 minus 1.6, this will be 8 minus 1.6 and divided by run, which is this one. So 3 up to this one and 1 this one, so 4. So we can write this working over here, and this will be 8 minus 1.6 divided by 4. This will be value of m, which is equal to 8 minus 1.6 and divided by 4, and our gradient value is 1.6, basically 1.6 is this one. So 1.6 is done. Now for D part, on the grid, draw the line. This line we have to draw. To draw this line, we'll arrange it in y is equal to mx plus c format. So we can write to y is equal to minus x plus 8, and 2 also we can shift to other side. So y is equal to minus 1 over 2 and plus this will be 8 by 2, which is 4. So this will be our equation where m is equal to minus 1 by 2 and c is equal to 4. So c is equal to 4 is indicating that line is passing through y-intercept, which is 4. So y-intercept we will be, so our line is passing from this point, which is 4, and gradient is minus 1 by 2. So m value is equal to minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 is rise, so 1 unit down and 2 units right. So 2 units run will be this one. So this is the other point which we have traced from this slope. So y-intercept, then 1 unit down because minus 1 and 2 units right because 2 is plus. So this and this point we will join, and this will be giving us the points of intersection with the curve. So we can draw this line, and these are the 3 points which we got the intersection of line and the graph. So first point, if we check, is over here, which is roughly x value for this point is roughly 3.3. So it is 3.3. First value I will mention here is 3.3. So the second value which we can, this is 3.3. So the second value which we can mention is this value. Second value will be this one, which is basically this point, and this is 0.4. So 0.4 value we can write here, 0.4. And the third value which we can check is over here. X value is over here, mean like minus 3.8 minus 3 point, basically 8 minus 3.8, we can write minus 3.8. This is done. All three values we have taken from this graph. Now next part is these x coordinates are the solutions of this equation. Find the value of a and b. We have to write the value of a and b. For a and b values, we can equalize basically the curve equation and the line equation of line, which is this one, curve equation, which is this one. So we can basically what we can do, we can I'll write this equation: y is equal to 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5, and this equation which we got, y is equal to, this was basically 1 by 2x, so 1 by 2x plus 4. So this one we can write over here, which is we can replace this value over here, so this will be minus 1 by 2x plus 4 is equal to this one, 3 plus 2x minus x cube over 5. Now we can multiply everything by 10 so that we can get rid of denominator. So it will be minus 5x plus 40 is equal to 30, and this will be plus 20x, and this will be minus 2x cube. But we need plus 2x cube, so we'll shift everything to this side. So it will be 2x cube and then minus 5x, and this will be minus 20x, and this will be plus 40 minus this 30 is equal to 0. So it will be 2x cube minus 25x, and this will be plus 10 is equal to 0. If we compare this equation with this one, so our a value is minus 25. I'll move the page a little above over here. So minus 25 is our a value, and b value is basically 10. So this is our b value. Hopefully you got this as well. Now this is question number 5, which is Venn diagram question. This is the universal, basically this is our set, which is x such that x is an integer, x belongs to x is greater than equal to 1 and less than equal to 16. So members of this universal set will be what? It will be 1, 2, 3 up to all up to 16. So these will be the members of this set, and a or x such that x is an even number. So all even numbers are in this one, a, and b is containing all square numbers, and c is containing x is a factor of 100. So c is this one, which is containing factor of 100. So we have to basically complete the Venn diagram. So we will write the integers which are even and square also. So even and square will be in this section, even and square, and factor of 100 also factor. So first of all we will be tracing the number which is even and also square number and also factor of 100. So that is basically the number 4. Number 4 is even as well as square number as well as factor of 100. So that will be in this common region, which is common for all three. So 4 we will write over here. Then we will check for the numbers which are even and they are also square numbers. Even and square number is basically 16, which is even and square also. So we will write here 16. Now 4 is gone, 16 is gone. Rest of the even numbers we will be checking, like even number which is factor of 100 also. So 2 is basically even, which is factor of 100 also. So 2 will be here, and 10 is also even and factor of 100, so 10 will also be in this area. So 2 and 10 is gone, 4 and 6 is gone. Now we need the rest of the even numbers. So 2 is gone, 4 is gone, 6 is remaining, 8 is remaining, 12 is also remaining, 14 is also remaining. So these are the remaining. This side is completed. Now B is basically the square numbers. 4 is gone, 16 is gone. Rest of the square numbers are, like for example 9 is square number, and a square number which is multiple of 100 also, that is 1. So we will write here 1 in this section. So this is also completed. Now we need the numbers which are factor of 100. Factor of 100 are 1, 2 and 5 also. So 5 will be here, and then 4 also, 4 is also factor, so 10. So these are the numbers which we have completed, and the remaining numbers which are odd numbers, we can write here odd numbers 3 and 7. 1 is gone, 2 is gone, 3 here, 4 is gone, 5 is gone, 6 is gone, 7 is gone, 8, 9, 10, 11 will be here, and then 12 is gone, 13 will be here, 14 is gone, 15 will be here in this section, 16 is here. So Venn diagram is completed, and n of A complement. A complement will be not in A union B. Not in A union B will be all these numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, and not in A union B. So union B will be including these two numbers also. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So count of these numbers will be 10. And for this one, P belongs to A intersection C. A intersection C is basically 2, 4 and 10. Write down all the possible values of P. Those can be 2, 4 and 10. These are the possible values of P which we have mentioned. Hopefully you got this. Then they are saying B part, Atik has a set of 16 cards numbered from 1 to 16. He takes a card from the set at random. Find the probability that the card shows an odd square number. Odd square number is, or how many? Odd square number. So odd number and square number we have to check for that one. So this is A is even and B is square number. So odd square number is only this one, 9. So 1 out of basically 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is not, basically these are even. So we need odd square number. So it will be basically 2 out of 16, or we can write 1 by 8. So 2 out of 16, or we can write 1 out of 8. So our answer will be 1 out of 8. Hopefully you got this. Then Atik takes 2 cards at random from the set of 16. So 2 cards at random from the set of 16, and find the probability that both cards show even numbers that are factor of 100. So it will be like 2 cards and from the 16 set, and the probability that both cards show even numbers that are factor of 100. For this part, what we can do, we can consider this Venn diagram. We need even numbers and factor of 100. So even numbers are A, even numbers, and C. So common in both are these 3, 2, 4 and 10, basically these 3 out of 16. So we can write 3 out of 16 will be the probability for the first card, and the second card will be 1 is gone, so it will be 2 out of total will be now 15 because 1 is not replaced. So this will be the probability, and we will calculate this. This will be 3 into 2 will be 6 over 16 multiplied by 15, which is equal to 1 over 40. So our answer will be 1 over 40. This will be the answer. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now this is rearrange the formula, and they have provided this V is equal to 3 over P plus Q, and we have to make P basically P plus 5. So P we have to make subject. We will cross multiply. This will be VP plus 5V is equal to 3. We can shift 5 to other side. So V, or what we can do, okay, so yeah, so VP is equal to 3 minus 5V, and now we can make P as subject. V we can shift to this side. So 3 minus 5V over V. This can be our answer. So 3 minus 5V over V. Then B part express as a single fraction in its simplest form. This one we have to express in simplest form. So we can take LCM, basically 2x minus 5 and x minus 6. So this into this one will be over here, x into x minus 6, and this into this will be 3 into 2x minus 5. And now we can open the brackets. So this will be x squared minus 6x and plus this will be 6x and minus 15 divided by 2x minus 5 as it is and x minus 6 as it is. So this will be cancelled, and this will be x squared minus 15 over 2x minus 5 into x minus 6. So this one we can give as our final answer over here, x square minus 15 over this will be 2x minus 5 into x minus 6. This will be our final answer. Then C part, this equation is given. We have to solve this one and find the value of x. So we will cross multiply. 4x plus 5 is equal to this into this will be 2 minus 6x, and 6x we can shift to this side. So 4x plus 6x is equal to 2 minus 5, which is equal to minus 3. So this will be 10x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3 over 10, and this will be our final answer. Then D part, we have to solve the given equation. We'll open the brackets. So it will be 5x plus 15 is equal to 4x square minus 2x. Now we can shift everything to this side. So it will be 4x squared minus 2x minus 5x minus 15 is equal to 0. So 4x square minus 7x minus 15 is equal to, this will be our quadratic equation, and this one we can use calculator to solve. 5-3 mode 5-3. So coefficient of x square is 4 and coefficient of x is minus 7 and minus 15 is constant value. So it will be 3 and minus 5 by 4. So 3 and minus 5 by 4. So what we can do, we can make pairs. This will be x minus 3 and the second pair will be 4x and plus 5 and equal to 0. Now what we can do, we can basically write x is equal to 3 and x is equal to minus 5 by 4. These will be our answers, basically 3 and minus 5 by 4. This will be our answer. This one you can put like x minus 3 is equal to 0, and this will be this one. And for this one also you can write 4x is equal to minus 5, and then you can write this additional step you can add. Now this is question number 7, which is a diagram provided which is not to scale, and this is bearing question. Basically a field is in the shape of quadrilateral PQRS. PQRS is the quadrilateral. A path crosses the field from P to R. From P to R, this is the path, which is 325 meters. S is the bearing of 042. This is the bearing from P, and PS are P and S and R. This is 108 degrees, and P RPQ. So RPQ is 38 degrees. Calculate the bearing of R from P. So bearing of R from P. Bearing of R from P will be basically this complete angle which is required. So we'll have to find this one. Bearing of R from P. This angle basically is not given. If we find this angle and add 42 to this angle, we will be able to find that bearing. Now how we can find this angle? We can apply sine rule. Basically this is the side we have, and angle also opposite we have, this side we have, and we can use this. So this will be 325 over sine of 108 will be equal to 146 over sine of angle SPR or SPS, angle SPR. So this implies this will be sine of angle SPR will be equal to, this will be equal to 146 over 325 into sine of 108, and this one we can find, this is node 1, so this will be 146 over 325 into sine of 108, and this will be equal to this is lengthier number. So what we can do, we can direct, okay, I will write this 0.42724 and I'll keep these numbers. So angle SPR will be equal to sine inverse of this number 0.42724. So this number I will be using sine inverse. So shift sine of answer, and this will give us 25.29. So this will be equal to 25.29 degrees. So this angle, this much angle is 25.29. So we will be adding 42 in this one. So plus 42 will give us 67.29. So angle, we can write bearing of R from P is equal to 42 plus 25.29, which is equal to 67.29. So or approximately equal to 67.3. So 67.3 degrees will be our answer to this question. Hopefully you understood this. Then show that QR is equal to 202 meters. QR, so QR is this length, so we have to show this is 202 meters. So for this one we can use basically cosine rule to get this one. So QR will be equal to we can write basically QR square is equal to one side square, which is 280 squared, plus the other side square, which is 325 squared, minus 2 into one side into other side, and cos of degree, which is 38, so cos of 38 degrees. Now this will be square, so we can calculate this number. So this will be 280 squared plus 325 squared minus 2 into 280 into 325 and cos of 38 degrees, and this will be equal to this one. This number is 40607.04284. So this will be QR squared. So QR will be equal to root of 40607.04. So we can take root of this. So root of answer will be equal to 201.5, which is equal to 201.51, which is approximately equal to 202 meters, and this will be our proof for this, which we have shown. Now Mia walks at a constant speed of 5.5 kilometer per hour. Calculate the time it takes her to walk from Q to R. So Q to R distance is 202 meters. So 202 meters is distance, and speed is equal to basically kilometers per hour, 5.5 kilometers per hour. So we will be changing this into kilometers. So 202 will be divided by 1000. Now this is kilometers. So this many kilometers, and speed is equal to this one. So we know that speed is equal to distance over time. So what we can do, we can rewrite this properly. So speed is equal to distance over time, and we have to calculate the time. So time is equal to distance over speed, and distance is this much. So 202 over 1000 and divided by time, divided by speed, which is 5.5. So this will be resulting to basically 5.5 is number of hours. We have to give in minutes and seconds basically. So we will multiply by 60 and 60. This will give us time in seconds. So if we calculate this, this will be 202, and again fraction will be 1000, and next we will be multiplying this by 5.5, and this will be multiplied by 60 into 60, and our answer will be basically 132.21. If we press the time button, basically this will be 120 minutes and 60 minutes, 60 basically seconds are 1 minute. So we can convert this basically by dividing in by 60. This will be giving us 2.20, or it will be 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We have used calculator to check answer for this. So hopefully you got this. Now this is question number 8. Volume of the cone is provided, curved surface area. These two basically formulas are provided. The diagram shows a bowl with a circular basin, circular base. The curved surface of the bowl is formed by removing a cone with radius 12 centimeter from a larger cone as shown in the diagram. The radius of the top of the bowl is 16 centimeter and its height is 15 centimeter. Calculate the volume of the bowl. So for this question we are having two cones. One is the bigger cone which is having radius 16, and the smaller cone which is having radius 12. So we'll be using volume of the cone formula, and volume of the bigger cone minus volume of the smaller cone. So bigger cone minus smaller cone. So this will be 1 by 3, bigger cone will be 1 by 3 pi, r square will be 16 square into h, which is 15 plus 45, which will be 60. This will be the volume of the bigger cone, this one, and minus volume of the smaller cone will be 1 by 3 pi r square, and r is 12, so 12 square into h will be 45 for this cone. So we'll have to just calculate this one. So this will be volume will be equal to this one, so we can calculate this. This will be 1 over 3 multiply by, this is basically pi, into 16 squared into 60. This will be volume of first cone minus volume of the second cone will be again 1 over 3 into pi, and multiply by 12 squared into 45, and this will be equal to decimal will be 9299.11. So approximately we can equalize to 9300. So answer will be 9300 at the proper place over here. Then the slant height of the cone that has been removed is C. This one, this slant height of this removed cone is C, and show that C is equal to this one, correct to 3 significant figures. For this cone, we know if we consider this triangle, like for example this triangle, so if we consider this shaded triangle, we can apply Pythagoras theorem because this is right angle triangle. So for this one, base is 12 and this height is 45, this is 45, so we can use these two sides to find C. So C square will be equal to, by Pythagoras theorem, C square is equal to 45 square plus 12 squared. So C will be equal to root of 45 squared plus 12 squared, and this will be equal to under root of 45 squared plus 12 squared, and this will be equal to 46.57. So 46.57 57 basically 46.57. So for 3 significant figures we can write 46.6. This will be our final answer. Now the C part, the bowl is completely filled with water. Calculate the total surface area of the bowl that is in contact with waters. For this question, basically we are supposed to find the total surface area of the bowl. So it will be calculating total surface area of this bigger cone, and then we will be finding the total surface area of smaller cone, and we will be subtracting, we will get curved surface area of the bowl, and in that one we will be adding this base area, which is pi r square. So this is our strategy to solve this question. So first of all we will find the this one base area, which is pi r squared. This is base area of this bowl, of this one. So radius is 12, so our base area will be pi into 12 squared. This will be equal to 144 pi. So we can write like this one, and now we will be subtracting the bigger cone area. We will be writing, like for example, 1 by, this will be pi RL basically, this will be pi RL. So pi R for bigger cone will be 16, and L will be, for bigger cone we will be considering this bigger triangle which is having base as 16, and this will be height will be 60. So we'll calculate this L value. L value will be basically 16 squared plus 60 squared, and this will be root. This is basically L value. So I will separately write here, like for example, L square is equal to 16 square plus 60 square. So L is equal to 16 plus 60 both squared and root. This is the value which we are using over here. This is pi r L for the bigger cone minus pi r, which is for the smaller cone it will be 12, and pi r will be 12, and into L slanting height. C value we just found in the previous part, which is 46.6. so I will be using that 46.6 over here. Now this one and this one we have to add, so I will calculate this first. So this will be pi into 16, and this will be multiplied by root of 16 squared plus 60 squared, and this will be equal to 21.320, and minus this value. So minus pi, this one will be, okay, I will calculate this separately like this one. So pi into 12 and into 46.6, and this will be equal to 17, so minus 1756.779. so this one I have taken this. So if we subtract like this, the whole number I will be using, so 3121 minus 0.320 minus answer, and this will give us 1364.54, and this will be added in this. So 1364.54 plus 144 pi, and this will be equal to plus 144 and pi, and this is resulting to 1816.93, and we can round this to 1817. This will be the approximate answer. So 1817 centimeter square will be answer to this part. Question number 9. Diagram is provided which is not to scale. ABCD is a rectangle with AB is equal to 10. So this side is 10 centimeters. AD is equal to 12. AD, this side is 12 centimeters. PQ is parallel to AB. PQ is parallel to AB, and RS is parallel to AD. Y is the point. This is Y. Y is the point of intersection of PQ and RS. So intersection of PQ and RS. BR is equal to DP, which is equal to X. So this is X, this is also X. A smaller rectangle and a square are shaded. Write on an expression in terms of X for AR. So complete B is 10. So AR will be 10 minus X. So this will be 10 minus X. This will be the expression for AR. And next thing they are asking is AP. So expression for AP. Complete AD is 12. So AP will be 12 minus X. So this will be 12 minus X. Then B part, area of shaded region, ARYP is, this one is the rectangle over area of rectangle. This bigger rectangle is equal to 3 by 4. Show that we have to show this equation. So area of shaded this rectangle will be what? We'll be multiplying these two sides. So 10 minus X will be multiplied by 12 minus X, and over this will be the complete rectangle. That will be 10 into 12, and this is equal to 3 by 4. Now we'll have to just simplify this. So we can cross multiply. This will be 10 minus x into 12 minus x is equal to, basically this will be 4 into this will be equal to 3 into 10 into 12, and this will be equal to 3 multiplied by 10 into 12 is equal to 360. Now we can solve this. This will be, if we open this bracket, this will be 40 minus 4x, and 12 minus x is equal to 360. So this will be, we can multiply this. This will be 480 into minus 40x, and this will be minus 48x and plus x, basically 4x squared is equal to 360, and we can form a quadratic equation for this, and that quadratic equation we want, so 4x we can write first, then will be x, which will be 48 and 40. So this will be 4x square minus this, and this will be 88x, and plus 480 minus 360 is equal to 0. So this will be 4x squared minus 88x, and 480 minus 360 will be equal to 120. So plus 120 is equal to 0. We can divide everything by 4, so it will be x squared minus 22x plus 30 is equal to 0, and this is the required equation, which is same as this one. Hopefully you got this. Now C part, solve the equation. We have to solve this quadratic equation, and answer they want in 2 decimal places. So what we can do, we can write here, basically we can use this mode 5-3, and this will be 1 coefficient of x square, and coefficient of x will be minus 22, and constant is 30. So values will be decimal values, so better we'll be using quadratic formula. So what we can do, we can take a value as 1, b value as minus 22, and c value as 30. Now we can write x is equal to minus b, which is minus 22, plus minus b square. B square will be minus 22 squared, minus 4a is 1, and c is 30. So we are replacing these values. Divided by 2 into a is 1, so a value will be 1 over here. And now we can solve this one. So x value will be equal to, we can use quadratic formula, which is this. So we'll type this one, minus into minus 22, and first we will use the plus sign, then later on we'll be using the negative sign. So this is under root of minus 22 whole squared minus 4ac. So a value is 1, and c value is 30. Basically this one is 30, so divided by 2, and this will give us plus value, and decimal value is 20.539, or approximately equal to 20.5. Basically they are asking for 2 decimal places, so 5-4 this one. And next what we can do, we can write the negative value, and for negative value we'll change this one to minus, this one will be negative value, and this is equal to this one, and it will be, x will be equal to 1.460. so 1.460, so up to 2 decimal places we will write x is equal to 1.46. so answer will be 1.46 and 20.54 up to 2 decimal places. Find the total unshaded area of the area of rectangle ABCD. For this area of the unshaded area, what we can do, we can take this complete area, which is 10 into 12, 10 multiplied by 12. This is the complete area of this shaded and unshaded rectangle. From this one we can subtract the shaded one, and shaded one is what? This portion, which is basically 10 into 10 minus x. This is 10 minus x, and this is 12 minus x. So 10 minus x into 12 minus x. This is for this bigger rectangle, and for this square, this side is x, this side is also x, so this will be plus x squared. So this area will subtract from this one, and we will get the answer for this. So what we will do, we can use the value of 1.46. So it will be 10, this will be 120, basically 10 into 12 will be 120, minus this one will be 10 minus 1.46 into 12 minus 1.46 and plus 1.46 squared, and we can solve this one. 120 minus 10 minus 1.46 into 12 minus 1.46 and plus this will be 1.46 squared, and this will be equal to 27.8568, and we can round it approximately equal to 27.9. So our answer will be 27.9 centimeters square. So this is how we can reach to this answer. Now this is question number 10, A part. AC and BD are diameters of this given circle. Center is O. Show that the triangle ABC is congruent to the triangle BAD, and give a reason for each statement you make. So we can compare, like for example, in triangle ABC and in triangle ABD or BAD, we can write that AB is equal to AB, which is common in both. So we write common in both triangles. This is the reason for this, and then we can write angle A. Angle A will be equal to angle A. This angle will be equal to this angle. So angle A is equal to angle B. Both are right angle triangles. Both are right angles. Because angle in a semicircle or right angles. So we can write that one also, angles in semicircle. We can mention this. And the third point, we can write BD, basically BD is equal to AC, because both are the diameters of the same circle. So we can write diameters of same circle. So this is also done. So two sides, basically side angle side theorem. So side angle side. So this theorem we can write ABC is congruent to triangle BAD. So this is done. Then B part. B part says this triangle is provided which is not to scale, two tangents TC. So TC is this one and TD, which is this one, are drawn to the circle in part A. The diameter of the circle is 8 centimeters and ABD angle is 28. So A, B and D. So this angle is provided as 28 degrees and diameter is 8, so BD is 8 and AC is also 8. Angle COD, this angle we need to find. So this side is equal to this side, both are the radii. So this angle will be also, this angle will be 28. So we can find this angle. So this angle is 28 plus 28 will be 56. So 180 minus 56 will be equal to 125. So this angle is 124 degrees. So this angle, which is COD, is also opposite angle. So this will be 124 degrees. We can write here 124 degrees as answer. Now they are saying calculate the area shown shaded in the region. So area we have to calculate for this one. We know this is right angle triangle. This is the information which we have. So we can find this by using this length, which is diameter is 8 centimeters. So radius is basically 4 centimeter. So this length is 4 centimeter. We will be utilizing this one, and we can consider this half triangle basically first. So half triangle, I will right angle triangle I'll draw here for your explanation. So for example, say this is the right angled triangle, which this is T over here, and this point O, and this is C, and this length is given 4, and this is half of 124. So half of 124 will be 62. So this angle is 62. We need to find this one, what do you call, area of this triangle, and then we will be using that one. So this side we can find, this is this over this will be tan of 62. So we can write CT over COC is equal to tan of 62 degrees. So CT will be equal to 4 tan of 62 degrees, which is equal to, now 4 tan of 62 degrees will be equal to 7.5229, and this will be value of this 7.5229. Now 1 by 2 into base into height will be area of the triangle. So area of triangle OCT will be equal to 1 by 2 into base, which is 4, into 7.5229. So this will be cancelled 2. So we will multiply this by 2. So this number is already there on the calculator. Multiply by 2 will be 15.046. So this area is for this half portion, which is triangle. So doubling this one will be, now we can write area of OCTD will be equal to 2 into 15.046, which is equal to, this complete number is on the screen. So multiply by 2 will be equal to 30.092. So rounded answer will be this one. Now this is basically area of this complete region. To find the area of shaded region, we have to subtract this sector area. So sector area, we can find area of sector. Area of sector, I'll move the page a little above. So area of the sector will be equal to pi r theta over 360, basically theta over 360 into pi r squared, and theta is 125 over 360 into pi r square. R is 4, so 4 square this one, so we can calculate this. This will be sector area, so we can take 124 over 360 multiply by pi into 4 square, which is 16, so we will calculate this, which is 17.31367. so this will be subtracted from this, so we can write shaded area is equal to 30.092 minus 17.31367, and this will be equal to 30.092 minus answer will be equal to 12.778, which is approximately equal to 12.8. so we'll write 12.8 as our answer. We are done with the paper. Hopefully you understood each and everything, and don't forget to subscribe Maths TV. Also press bell icon so that you will be getting notification of incoming videos. Recommend this channel to your friends, and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.